You are exactly where you need to be right now because Wake Up Nigeria is the only show that helps you start your day the right way. Good morning and hello. My name is Titilayo Oyinson.
And I'm Yomi Okwe. We like to think that your morning isn't quite complete until we'll pop up on your screens the way we do every single day.
Yeah.
So I love the fact that the weekend is finally here.
As in, finally, Friday.
Finally.
Friday! As in, T-G-I-F, baby! Yes, let's go. The Friday feeling is already in the air, I have to say, really. I'm so glad, so glad.
And of course, as usual, in the kitchen, there's something special happening. We have Chef MM in the kitchen. Oh, sorry, Chef.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Chef MM.
I am so excited because it's the weekend.
And Chef
I get
Mary
to
Jane.
rest.
I'm actually excited because we're having something very special.
Yes,
this
that's
morning.
another reason why I'm excited. Chef
I
Mary
can see
Jane
some interesting
is
things
about
about it.
to blow us away.
I can see yams and...
Some
Stop
green.
giving it
Exactly.
away. Stop
Don't give it
giving
away,
it
Yomi.
away.
Come on.
Me.
Spoilers.
Okay, so if you're worried about spoilers and you're heading out right now, just know we're streaming live. And we're going to be on tvcontinental.tv, that's our website, and of course on Facebook at TVC Connect. We can get together all the way till the end of the show.
Yeah, of course, if you want to participate in the show, make sure you use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria. Don't forget. And later on, we're going to be giving out free tickets to go see any movie of your choice. And Mike is going to be doing that for us.
Of course.
And make sure you participate on everything that we have. Now, straight to this morning's highlights. A big part of the show usually is music. And today is not going to be any different. We have someone here with a unique sound for you. Dabina, the son of rock, will be joining us.
And then it's on to a discussion with Sarah Bolus, who is the chair and founder and chairperson of the Society for Performing Arts in Nigeria. She'll be here to talk about Beyond the Unknown. It's an event that they have coming up very soon. Today is Friday, so we'll be having one of our staples as well. Mike is set to bring you a review of the Avengers Infinity War. At the voice.
Undone. Half of humanity will still exist.
And of course, as the cherry on top of the cake, we'll be having Nigerian actress Chinon Soyoung in the studio with us for a chat.
To make you happy?
Now you're the only one that can help me get that closure, Grace.
Let's just leave it, please. Let's leave it like that, please. Let's leave it like that.
How much?
As always, your comments and reactions always remain vital to us. So please send them in. Use that hashtag WakeUpNigeria.
Yeah, so Mike, what are we doing on social media?
Yeah. So today, social media, we're giving out tickets. We're giving out 6 tickets to 2 people. So one person gets 3 tickets to go check out any movie. It's actually not just Avengers Infinity War. Any movie. At any Genesis Deluxe Cinema, there are 3 locations in Lagos. I don't know outside Lagos. I'm very sure of Lagos. So, yeah, so now you just have to be a part of the show because the question will come during the review of Avengers Infinity War. So we're giving out all the spoilers. If you've not yet seen the movie,
it's all over.
you should have seen it by now.
Get earplugs.
No,
I mean, at that
You
point,
still haven't.
we'll get earbuds for him or something because
You know, because I can't, right now I can't imagine going to the cinema without my baby. So I'm like, where am I going to keep her? And I wouldn't want her to get cranky.
It's just an hour or 2 now. You can keep her with me. She'll be fine.
Really?
Yes, no.
yeah.
Did Yomi just offer to babysit? That's interesting.
I said for an hour or 2.
But you know what? Why is it that when the baby, when the men are with the babies or the fathers are with their babies, and the minute they start to cry, they just go.
Of course.
Take. Like
Your property.
why?
It can be.
What? You
I don't,
figure it out.
Okay, no, I don't want to say something because I know what it will say, but let's just leave that one. But yeah, babies can be, they are lovely and all of that, but man, when they get on their moods and want to cry and all of that,
So what's
there was
gist
something
with the Ikoyi registry though?
As in, that was what I wanted to talk
That's
about.
why I got married though.
Yeah, me too. And
we have two single ladies here, please. It's not art. If you have been crushing on Titi, by the way,
Really?
Big Mike, he has a very big crush on Titi. Like, no, okay, this is what happened. I went to my friend's house. He's married. I have 2 kids with a wife, and then he goes, "How's Titi the dynamite?" And then the wife goes, and then he says, "How's Titi the dynamite?" And the wife says, "So you gave her that name, and I'm here." And she, "No, it's her name, oh." The wife was like, "No, it's her name." He said, "You're having a crush on her, you are here. No food this night."
I beg.
So she's single now.
Really? Okay, so it's really interesting. My husband actually called and he was like, "So, how far? Do you want to get married again?" I'm like, "I don't understand. We're married." He was like, "Didn't you see?" He now sent me the link of the headline.
Right.
Ikoyi registry, certificates null and void. That's all I saw. And I was like, "Huh?" No, I went through that article from top to bottom, but they said it has to do with the particular date that
we'll
the
get all
decree
we'll
was
get all the
released.
full
We'll give you the details
Yes, so
at
don't worry.
8 o'clock, all the details about it. But for now, we have to head to the news updates, and Fadi is on standby for us.
Good morning, Nigeria. I am Fadishola Shotingwa. Dozens have been killed in an attack carried out by suspected militiamen in Waduku village, Adamawa State. An eyewitness who placed a distress call to TVC News said the militiamen stormed the village at about 7 p.m. local time and opened fire while it was raining. The lawmaker representing Numan constituency, Honorable Sodom Tayedi, who also confirmed the attack, said the raid was still ongoing as at the time of filing that report. The APC has inaugurated a 5-member state Congress committee to conduct congresses in different states and the Federal Capital Territory on Saturday. The National Organizing Secretary of the party, Osita Izuna So, ordered the Congress be conducted in compliance with the official party guidelines. He charged the Congress committees to ensure a free, fair, democratic and transparent process. Armed bandits attacked 4 villages in Birnin Gwori local government area of Kaduna State, killing 10 persons. The bandits, who attacked for about 3.5 hours, burnt houses and grains stock of the affected villages. Kaduna Police spokesperson Mukhtar Aliyu has since confirmed that attack. TVC News correspondent Tessa Makende said the injured persons are receiving medical attention. Marriage certificates issued by the Ikoyi registry will no longer be recognized as a Federal High Court in Lagos has again passed its judgment on the constitutional right of local governments to issue these documents. The Commissioner for Local Government and Community Affairs, Muslim Folami, said that it has been ruled since 2004 that the Ikoyi registry stop issuing marriage certificates as they operate under the Ministry of Interior, but the judgment was flouted. They advised the public to now visit any local government of their choice for matters relating to marriage registry to change certificates obtained from 2004, as a new court ruling on April the 30th this year has authenticated the legitimacy of local governments as marriage registrars. And that's the news this hour. I'm Fadishola Shotingwa. Let's take a look at the weather forecast.
let's take a look at the headlines in the papers. Of course, Yomi and Titi have you on that one.
All right, thank you, Mike. We're starting with The Nation this morning and the headline, more fireworks over list of public treasury looters. Falana backs list. Panel recovers 4 billion naira, $800,000. And then there's a list of alleged treasury looters there. Court orders Johesu to end strike. Union seeks sack of minister. Kwara governor, no link with suspects. Mikel, Eagles can beat Argentina, Croatia. Nigeria's population to hit 189 million by 2050. And still in The Nation this morning, 7 killed in Birnin Gwari attacks, 40 held for pipeline vandalism, all on the cover of The Nation.
On the cover of the Punch newspaper, we have NNPC, NPA, FIRS, others failed to remit 526 billion naira. That's $21 billion, according to the NEC. Shortchanging by agencies discovered by audit firm KPMG, says Gombe governor. On Ramadan, Saraki, Ekweremadu, Akeredolu urge Muslims to pray for Nigeria. Policemen desert Rivers Station after colleague soldier killed, or rather colleague killed soldier. Yeah. Ekiti last governorship poll characterized by hanky-panky, says Buhari. Court orders NDDC XED Omasuli to forfeit 846 million naira worth of properties. Lagos SARS operatives extort 5,000 naira from a woman and friends threatened to kill them. Then pension fund rises to 7.94 trillion naira. That's what we have on the cover of the Punch.
Well, that's about all that we can take on the newspaper headlines for now. We'll be bringing you more later on the show.
Of course, newspaper headlines are proudly supported by Dettol. Be 100% sure.
All right, it's time for us to take a quick break. And when we get back, our fitness instructor is on standby for us. Well, it's Friday, and when you hear the words "fitness is sexy,"
yeah,
you know Tony's
is
around.
in the building. Oh wow, he's in the garden.
Yeah, so let's head on over to Tony now.
It's another Friday. No. Yes, it's Friday. It's Friday. The people at home are ready for us. Are you ready? Yeah. Come on, let me see some shaku things. Assurance. Davido, you too much. Assurance it will be. And we're going to be covering it today because we are going to be having a lot of lovely combination. Formation also is going to be included in this game. And then let's see the warm up. The warm up. Yes, let's start giving us those ones. Squeeze in. Stick up. Stick up all the way and time. Give me some squeeze. Open up all those hip flexors. Open. Yes, I know you are ready. And then let's get into the game. I said assurance things will happen to you today. We are starting hard. Downward phase. I'm going to be counting 4. There's a 3. There's a 2. There's a 1. Bring it up here and stay that way. There's another 4. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down again. There's another 3. There's another 2. There's another 1. Bring it up. It is still 1. And it's a 2. And it's a 3. And then you're coming down again. There's a 2. There's a 1. You're coming up again. There's a 2. There's a 1. And you're coming down. There's a 1. And there's a 1. Get up for me. Leg back comes back today in another crazy way. Leg back squat. And knee rise. 1. Keep that core tight for me. And knee rise 2. And knee rise 3, 1 flat tummy. And knee rise 4 from the lower. Change the leg. What I do to the right, I do to the left. Come on. I have 4 down. Keep it tight. I have 3. A lot is happening. Your Ebano is working. Your Bluetooth is working. Your uplink is working. The lower part of your body, and end of story. Now, we are going to make it interesting. You come down for them. Another crazy formation. Now, get into a normal plank for me. A normal plank. Now, we are going to be doing what? 2 sides. Bring it 2 sides. 1 up, 1 down. Mountain climber. 4 is the number. 3 is the number. 2 is the number. 1 on one side. Give me extension. And give me amplitude. There's a 2, 1 down, 1. There's a 2, 1 down, 2. I want 4. 2, 1, 3. I want 4. 2, 1, 4. Bring it down again. There is no room for the weekend. Down again. Let's see another 2 side. Good 4. And mountain. And the last mountain. Formation. This is constant. If you don't know now. And extension. Any extension, I don't want that. Extension, your hands in here. It happen. Give me my happy touch. Now it is -2, down. -2, down. And what? Bring it down, finally break it down. We are going to drag in one more round. No, I know you're getting tired a little bit. Shake for them. Let's get one more round in here. One more round. Two side for me. Good form. Hand on that shoulder. Mounted for me. I don't want that running. Make it tight. And now, extend that graveyard. I'm going to make it interesting. Just one more. Don't mind it. You're getting tired. Do what I'm doing. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh, one. I'll keep you there. No. I'm watching you at home. Stay there. You want platform? We're going to be talking to the boy in a very unique way. Give me another 1, 2. 1, 2. 1 in it up. Let's quickly get something in. I am giving you a tidbit before I go this morning. There will be a tidbit. And if I've got the tidbit, oh yeah, let's see some heart-rate things that will take your heart rate. You know what happened? We're going to be one. No. I'm going to push you to the right. Push me to the left. 1, 2, come on. 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 1, 2. And a break. I have something for you. See here. Yama means something. I'm just not putting yama here for no reason. Stop processed food. By all means, limit it. Now the tip is for you today. The only difference between you and the you ultimately want to be, you hear them, is what you are willing to sacrifice. Sacrifice what? Yama, processed food. And it will get you there. From us to you, Odabo. It's another Friday. I give what your number one entertainment show on TV. Wake up Nigeria. Thank you. See you next week.
Okay, welcome back. Thank you very much, Tony Fitness.
It always makes me want to forget
exactly,
that I want
right?
some muscles.
You do? Like a six-pack
Let me finish eating first. Wait.
All right, with me in the kitchen today is Chef Mary Jane. And of course, she always does, she always puts a twist to our African cuisine. And what are we making today?
Today we are going to make sweet porridge yam.
Sweet porridge
Yes, we're going to have it with some with some vegetable.
Okay.
And
okay, let's talk about the ingredients. So that we get we get an idea of what you're making today. Because sweet porridge potato, I'm confused.
Okay, so we have, first of all, I'm actually cutting sweet potato.
Okay.
Getting it ready to boil it.
Okay.
Then we have our yam, normal yam. Okay, so we have tomato paste. We have garlic, ginger, turmeric.
Okay.
We have...
turmeric?
Yes, I have turmeric.
Where's turmeric?
Here. That's turmeric.
You know, I've never seen it.
The first time I saw it, I was like, what was...
I've only seen the powdered one.
Yes, that's turmeric. That's what turmeric looks like.
It looks so much like ginger.
Yes, that's turmeric.
Okay.
So we have onions. We have...
crayfish.
Crayfish. That's what we are using to make our porridge yam.
Okay.
We also have our red oil. Then we're also going to make vegetables sauce, really. It's going to be a mixture of tomato, tatashi, pepper, and some vegetables, as well as the pomo and the stockfish.
Interesting. I've never used stockfish for yam porridge before.
No, I'm not putting it in the yam. It's going to be
or any vegetable sauce at all.
It's worth a try.
Yeah, I'm eager to taste it, know what it tastes like. Because stockfish always gives that,
distinctive taste.
Exactly.
Yes.
It always gives your food that distinctive
Yes.
taste. Yeah, let's talk about the vegetable, because you mentioned that the name of this particular vegetable is...
The Yorubas call it efotete.
Efotete.
Yes,
Okay.
and we still know it in Igbo, we still call it green. And some people call it spinach.
Okay.
I don't even know the one to choose, but I think I'll start with the Yoruba side of it.
Efotete, right?
Efotete.
I like the name too.
Makes it easier. Oh, I forgot to actually mention, this is what efotete looks like.
Okay.
And this, I have already used hot water to blank it. So right now it doesn't have, normally you're supposed to use some hot water and soak it a bit so that it has this smell that needs to go off.
I can
that
perceive it.
That needs to go off. But you don't need to leave it for so long because I still need it to remain green. So it's already blanked.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to be using to make that. So right now we are trying to get our yam on fire.
So we are putting together, so the yam and the sweet potatoes are going into the pot right now?
Yes.
Interesting stuff.
They'll be boiled together with some turmeric, some ginger, and some garlic.
So what are we doing today? Are we grating it or are we just chopping it?
We're actually going to blend it.
Oh, okay.
We're going to blend it and boil everything together.
Okay.
And then make it get to a porridge form. Then we'll take it from there. I think we shouldn't see what it's going to look like when it comes out.
I can't wait.
Till it's ready.
I can't wait. As much as my mouth is watery already, I'm practically drooling here, but hey.
We just said today, I just said today, okay, you know what? Let's get out of the soup thing. Let's do something a little more special. So let's change something.
And as always, Chef Mary Jane is always adding a twist to her meals, giving it that distinctive taste and flavor, you know.
That's your sound. You made me have to laugh.
Okay. So right now our water is boiling.
Yes, it's usually nice when you want to do things like this. Just start the food to start rolling so that it makes the food cooking a lot much faster. So it's going to take me a few minutes to get my yam ready because I had already started boiling the water earlier.
Okay.
So I'm almost done with the amount of yam and potato I need.
You know, it's funny how we all have our different ways of preparing, you know, certain meals. Do you understand? Like, you know, you're boiling your water first. If I was making this, I would definitely not boil my water first. I'll just make sure everything is ready and just put everything in.
It takes time because it will take time for the water to boil. But once you've already boiled the water, it's just a continuation of where this should have gone. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you that the yam is supposed to be 2 sized more than the
potatoes.
Okay. So
Okay.
I'm done with this.
So do you intend for the potatoes to melt, like to, you know, melt in the
Everything
pot?
is going to boil together and it's going to melt. If it doesn't melt, I'll be happy it melts.
By mashing
By
it, right?
If it refuses to melt, I will help it melt.
Oh, okay. So the sweet potatoes actually act as the porridge.
Both the yam
and the sweet potatoes.
Yes, act as they both do the porridging.
My favorite type of yam porridge is asaro.
It's asaro you're making now.
Oh, I thought like there's the yam porridge and there's this asaro. Asaro is the one that is mostly mashed. I mean, the yam is mostly mashed in it.
I'm making asaro.
Oh, you're making
because
asaro?
I'm not Yoruba.
You should have said so now. You're making sweet asaro.
Okay, I'm making sweet asaro.
With vegetable sauce.
Okay, I'm actually making asaro.
All right.
With vegetable sauce.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense now. Like, oh yeah, we are making asaro.
Yeah. Okay, so we've had our yam on fire.
Okay.
Just a few minutes.
Why are we leaving these ones here?
Because I think I have a little more potato.
Oh, okay.
Than what I needed.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to put in a little
bit of salt.
Salt.
Okay. And then what's next? Quickly, we need to go on a break.
I'm going to put some seasoning.
Okay.
Not much.
All right, we'll go on a quick break now. When we return, Dabina will be giving us a performance. Stay with us. Wake Up Nigeria.
Welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. Dabina, the son of rock, has been rocking for over 20 years now and has performed all over the world as a rock artist. After a near-fatal car accident threatened to end his life, his love for rock music and the guitar pulled him through it all. Here to perform Reggae Funky is Dabina, the son of rock.
I'm in Compton, and we're taking over the next 2 seconds with the latest hit around the globe. But the mind of the
Play that beat, let it groove, make it funky with a little bit of rock and roll. So all them ladies would like to groove to reggae funky with a little bit of rock and roll. Reggae funky, make it funky. Reggae funky with a little bit of rock and roll. So all them people on the streets, they like to do the reggae funky dance, boogie reggae all night long. I'm on my feet, I got my blue suede shoes on. I wanna do the reggae funky dance, dancing all night to the groove. Reggae funky, make it funky. Reggae funky with a little bit of rock and roll. Reggae funky, you better make it funky. Reggae funky with a little bit of rock and roll. Hey, is that the sort of rock I see over there? Oh man, come on, Dabina. Everybody wanna hear you play. Stomp your feet, nod your head, moving to the rhythm and let it flow. Come on, move to the left, move to the right, scream around, scream and shout. Come and shake it, move it, groove it and rock it, moving to the rhythm like you know how to do it. The reggae funky dance is for everyone, no matter who you are, just scream and shout. Reggae funky, make it funky. Reggae funky. Wait a little, come on, T.I. Reggae funky, make it funky. Reggae funky, wait a little bit of rock and roll.
Oh, wow. Now, if that isn't a way to start your Friday, then I don't know what is. Wow, Dabina, the son of rock. Wow, wow,
Appreciate.
Wow. Okay, so before you started performing, I mentioned that you had an accident.
Yeah, that was in 2014.
2014.
Yep.
So tell us a bit about what happened.
I was planning to go back to the States, school, and I took a trip to Edo State.
Okay.
So on my way back, I had a car crash.
Okay.
And it shattered my left femur.
Wow.
And they were about cutting my legs because I had surgery just 48 hours after.
Wow. So you had to wait 48 hours before the surgery?
Yeah, because there was no hospital to attend to me.
No way.
It was bad. It's just a miracle that I'm here today. So I survived. I came back to Lagos, and I was a vegetable for a very long time.
Wow.
So a friend of mine, a fan called, and they wanted me to perform. So I said I couldn't play. They said if I can hold the guitar, I can play. So they came, they took me down to DI. They laid something for me to sit down to play for 10 minutes. I played for an hour.
Wow.
But I couldn't move.
Wow.
So from then I kept on playing, and I got healed on stage. It was a terrible experience, but I give God the glory.
Honestly, it's an amazing story, and if I ever heard a great music story, it's that one. Yeah. But thank you for blessing us with this morning, and it was definitely reggae funky. Can you just give me a little reggae funky, just a little more, please? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. This guitar is. No, we have some catching up to do with MM and Chef Mary Jane.
Thank you very much, Kitty. I don't know if you saw me earlier on. I was going like. And this is my favorite part of Wake Up Nigeria. I don't know about yours, but hey, I'm with Chef Mary Jane, and we are making sweet porridge. We are making nasaro. but with a twist.
With a twist, just
Yeah.
a teeny weeny twist.
Okay, so let's talk about the ingredients quickly.
Okay, just a bit. I'm trying to fry my tomato a bit. I first of all heat the oil,
Yeah.
fried some onions, and then put in my tomato mixture, which was tatashi, pepper, and tomato. So I just put that to fry.
Okay,
And on
for
the
those of
fire-
you wondering actually what kind of oil, it's actually palm oil, right?
No, it was vegetable. Actually.
Vegetable oil?
Yes.
Oh,
I
really?
used vegetable oil to fry.
Okay.
I'm trying to just fry my tomato.
Okay.
Okay, so right here we already have boiling.
What's in that?
Okay, we have our yam and the sweet potato, and I have some red oil, some tomato paste, some salt to taste.
And crayfish.
Crayfish is in it too. Yeah, I'm waiting for it to boil a bit. I'm still going to add a bit of garlic, ginger, turmeric, and garlic, ginger, and turmeric.
Okay.
Yeah. So while it's boiling, don't forget I had already boiled the water earlier, so
yeah.
that it will be faster when I'm cooking.
Yeah.
So the next thing that will be going in here is the garlic, ginger, and turmeric.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just going to cut it in little bits.
Okay.
And I had already done the, sorry, I needed to get you through this. I had already done the, this is the spinach. In Yoruba land, they call it the tete.
Efo tete.
We Igbos, we call it green.
Okay.
I don't know, but, well, they said it's spinach. It's spinach. So we have a stockfish here. Just a bit. Give me a few minutes.
All right. So we are making asaro.
Yes.
With a twist this morning. Well, Chef Mary Jane always has a way of, you know, spicing up her meals. And right now our yams and sweet potatoes are boiling with palm oil, crayfish, salt, seasoning.
If you miss one, eh?
Yeah, and then garlic, ginger, and turmeric is about to go in.
You missed
that
one.
meal.
You didn't add the salt.
I did.
I just wanted to get you.
I mentioned salt.
Okay. So the next thing we are going to do is have these in.
Okay.
But I still have to chop them a little more or blend them.
Okay.
This is really optional. You really mustn't have this in.
What if you grate it? Because it actually still gives you that, you know,
Yes, but
same, you know, taste.
I'm in the studio. I did not come with grater.
Oh, sorry. No. It's just an alternative.
I was just kidding.
If I were making this, I think I would.
I actually, before I
grate.
blend, I actually like cutting it in bits, tiny bits before blending, so that it blends faster. Oh, I already have my blender ready to use, so I could as well just
blend that in.
Blend it in.
Okay. So where does our stockfish and this pomo looks really good?
This is still scary.
Are you going to chop this as well?
Yes, it's going into the stew.
Oh. So you're going to chop them into tiny pieces, or?
Yeah, not too tiny, at least enough for you to see.
Mm.
We're still going to have some of the onions.
Okay.
In this.
So you're blending the onions with the garlic, ginger, and turmeric?
Yes.
Okay. To give it that, you know, taste.
Something a bit
flavor.
different. Something a bit different. There's something a little bit different.
I envy this momo. Whoever is eating this momo today, our guest later on, seriously envying her. Like, this momos look really good. Very good. Okay, so what's next?
Blending.
Our tomato is on the...
It's on the other one,
It's
getting ready.
frying, okay.
I love multitasking, especially when it comes to cooking, because I just want the whole food to come out the same time.
Okay. So aren't you going to add water?
I want to reduce the amount of water I'll be having in here.
Okay. So let me just
try to
help
bake
you put
first.
that on.
Oh, did I
Because it's
turn
not
it on?
yet.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you. I thought I had it on earlier.
Yeah. So I really hope it's not going to make so much noise, so that we could, you know, so that our viewers can still get.
They will. You know, I had taken out some water from here.
Okay, why? Because the water was too much?
Yes, so I can still actually take some water back from here without
Okay,
having to use...
and add a little bit of it.
Yes, new
to make
water.
your paste.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So in here we are making a garlic, ginger, turmeric, onion paste,
Paste,
which
yeah.
you're going to add to our yam later, right?
Almost
Yam and
immediately.
sweet potatoes.
Almost immediately.
I want to see how you mash your yam and sweet potatoes later on.
Okay. Would make sure.
We'll see if we use a...
we're going to do the Oyibo way today because we are on...
What's the Oyibo way?
We're going to use a tool. I don't even know what the name of the tool is. We Africans, what do we call these tools?
It's a masher.
Someone should actually tell me what this tool is. I need to know what the name
I said
of
it's a masher now. I was right.
Well,
it's a masher.
I learned one today. So I'm teaching and you're also teaching me.
All right, so let's take a break on this for now. While we go on a break, Sarah Bolus of SPAN will talk to us about the upcoming event. Stay with us. Wake Up Nigeria continues.
Welcome back. I have Sarah Bolus in the house. She is the founder and chairperson for the Society for Performing Arts in Nigeria, also known as SPAN. Now, there's a program coming up, Beyond the Unknown. Is an upcoming children's program targeted at catching them young and discovering new talent. Of course, it's also known as the Kids Fest, and it begins the SPAN season, right?
Yep, it does.
All right, good. It's great to have you in the house this morning. Wonderful, wonderful. You know, you've been in Nigeria for so long that do you have a Nigerian passport now?
No.
Well, you've been here for, how many years have you been in Nigeria, by the way?
I came in Nigeria September 1996.
1996?
Yes.
Now that is quite a very long time. And so far, what do you love about Nigeria the most?
What do I love about Nigerian? Today I was just crossing the third mainland bridge and then I saw the horizon. And it's a land of possibilities. It's a land that allows you to... I've always realized that a lot of expatriates here, when they come into the country, they just want to take. And I started basically become like a sort of missionary, telling them that you have to give back and you have to serve and you have to have your hands on. So they always see me as a person who is in love with Lagos, who is in love with the people of Lagos, and as a heart to see that country and that city grow, to see Nigeria grow and to see the city
I just
grow.
love something you just said now. You came here to give back, and SPAN was the main tool by which you're giving back.
Exactly.
How do you do that by a SPAN?
We have actually an academy. We are two sections. We are an academy that teaches almost for free, for nothing, and people graduate and then they get jobs. So we provide employment opportunities.
Wonderful.
But we also challenge the status quo by doing something very different, which is to present certain events that are socially impacting and talk about the social justice system using the arts. So basically, for instance, this year is Beyond the Unknown with different events happening throughout the year. But that is very important to me because when I started SPAN, a school invited me. It was the Murtala Mohammed Airport School, invited me to be there on Children's Day. It was the first Nigerian community who actually followed what I was doing and said, let's bring in this lady.
Wonderful.
So they believed in that.
All right, so now let's look at, looking back so far in all the years, how did SPAN start immediately you came into the country?
No.
Has it been, what year did SPAN start?
I came in 1996, SPAN started in 2005.
Okay, so now let's look at it so far. Have you been able to, I know you came here to give back and create some sort of change. How would you rate the level of impact you've had so far with SPAN?
Well, I would say that over 650 jobs have been formed, about 30 dance studios, 15 bands. And so that's why it's so important of what we are doing on Children's Day, because on Children's Day, we are telling children, find your purpose, find your passion.
Great.
So we are doing something in a tent that is amazing and it's free.
Okay, let's talk about that. Kids Fest, Beyond the Unknown. Beyond the Unknown Kids Fest. How does it work?
So Beyond the Unknown is the theme. It's about telling families that you have to carry your children in an unknown journey. You cannot just decide for your kids. You've got to take them on an unknown. They have to explore. And when they explore, you have to have the faith that God is beside you to carry you to the known journey.
Wow.
So you don't define the journey for your kids.
Now this
it's
is
the
deep.
exploration
This is deep. How do you expect to, now this is quite a very wide theme, how do you expect to exhibit such a theme in kids first?
Yeah, because we have a tent, and when you enter the tent, the parents will come in with their kids, and they will be all the veterans of the industry, broadcasters, filmmakers, makeup artists, doctors, lawyers. There will be dancers, there will be theater practitioners, there will be journalists, book readers, script writers, there will be business people, there will be somebody like, I don't know, insurers like Leadway Insurance, there will be like banks, and they will all be there, and they will tell you, what is it? My passion is to be a banker. My passion is to be an insurer. So this is what happened.
It's just more than dance.
No, it's not. It's the whole career.
It's
the whole span of career. You know. So what happened is that the kids enter and they see all this career, and they put their name in a basket.
Okay.
And if they love, let's say, a particular job that they've heard from this veteran of the industry, they put their name inside that basket, and we do a raffle. And when we draw the name, if they have been picked, they are mentored. Yes, so they have 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year mentorship.
Mentorship. What's the range of kids who are eligible to be part of that?
They have 7 to 16.
To 16.
So it's just before university.
Oh,
so when they come into the tent,
right.
of course we are in Bariga and Apapa. We are working with another company called Indomie. But the one for May 27 is something extraordinary because it's open to everyone.
To everyone.
Yes.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. Span, this is why I made mention that it's more, because I was thinking I was maybe just purely dance and the arts, but then I see that you're doing quite a lot going across all professions.
We even have a dentistry. I mean, a dentistry is coming to tell kids how to be what is it to be a dentist.
Wow.
So everybody has a pitch for 2 minutes and they tell the children, we'll have about, right now we have about 1,000 children registered. And they will come and they will just share what they do. And then if the child likes it, we'll go and have hands-on.
Wonderful. How far do you expect to take this? How far do you expect it to go?
I would love it to be an annual event, because how many kids can you reach in one day? If I do this in an annual...
So this is just for Children's Day?
Yeah, it's only, and it's going to happen
at
May 27, every weekend of May 27, May 26. We provide a free show on 26, and we provide a children's or thematic value oriented, so that the children can learn something and not only bounce on a castle.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, you know, when you look at professions like dance and music and all of that, prior to this time or before now, African parents would not really think that these are very, you know, they want their kids to go study medicine, to go be a lawyer, to go be an accountant and all of that. How would you say, now, since Span coming in, how would you say, let's talk mainly about dance now and the arts. How would you say the acceptance of career, because now you've trained dance instructors who are actually earning money through via dancing. How would you say the reception is now, considering how it was when you were here, to the arts, to dance and all of that?
In 1996, when I went to different people, they thought I was a lunatic. And they said that this woman is crazy. She's Oibo, and on top of it, she wants. And when I opened my house, they were just saying the woman is crazy, she's cuckoo. And all these banks and all these people I went to that our company has bank account with them, they were just saying the woman has lost it. And look today, they are hiring my dancers, they are producing shows, they are using them in all their events. So who was the cuckoo here? You know?
Great one. Now, you know, I miss you on Celebrity Takes Two quite a lot. I miss you instructing and all that. I think I might want to take 1 or 2 lessons from you. You have to teach me something.
Are you ready?
I am ready. I am ready. What do you want to show me? What do you want to teach me?
Are you ready to do ballet?
Okay. Why not? Let's try it. Let's see how it goes.
Stand up.
Okay.
Okay. So we have what we call the first position.
Okay.
So you put your feet into a V.
Okay.
And something very important, you have to have your posture and your shoulders are down. Okay.
Down.
Yes, your shoulders are down.
All right.
And your hip movement, you have a slightly tilt, and of course you squeeze a bit your bop. And here you just tighten a bit your muscle, like you know when you're breathing and you want to cough.
It's hard to breathe now.
No, you're not breathing.
Okay.
You have to breathe.
Okay, I have to breathe. Okay.
Tighten a bit your muscle. Okay.
Okay.
Then you're going to do what we call a plie. So a plie, yes.
Okay, let's go.
It's making with your leg a sort of triangle, and it also strengthens your muscle system. So what you do is that you go down 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you can do a releve where you rise up.
Yeah, that's a plie. This is my first plie. Wonderful. Okay. My first plie.
That's a plie. And then you can rise up on a releve. So from the plie, you rise up on your feet. And then so you're going to go plie and releve.
Releve.
So that's
what does the releve mean?
Releve means that you are because it's a French language.
Okay.
But ballet was actually created, the curriculum of ballet was created with the French language.
With the French in mind, okay.
Relevé means elevated,
Elevated.
but from a plié up. So re-elevated.
So the plié is come down?
Come down, which is bending, and relevé, which is rising up.
Rising up. Wonderful. So these are like the basics of ballet?
That's in the basics, yes. So
one more move. Let's see one more move.
So you're going to do a tendu, where you cannot bend your knees. You have to make it straight.
Straight,
okay. That's it. And you point your toes.
Okay.
Okay, the whole foot is pointing, not only your, because we have ballet in Nigeria where people just squeeze their toe, their little toes. It's the whole toe. The whole foot is pointing.
Okay.
Okay, like an extension.
Okay.
And you come back and you slide it back very straight into your first position.
So if you want personal and private ballet lessons, I can do the plié, the relevé,
and the battement tendu, and the battement tendu.
Battement tendu.
It's called tendu, battement tendu. So you're beating. You're beating in front and you're coming back.
Battement tendu. Wow. Don't you like the way it sounds when I say it? Thank you very much, Sarah. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to Kids Fest. And it's a free event, so people can just come in and... Wow, this is wonderful, giving all of this out free.
Yes,
Thank you very much. Do you have a Nigerian name, by the way?
Somebody called me Chineke.
Shouldn't we? Come, who has it? Someone should just shout there. Let's give her a Nigerian name. I mean, something very nice. Ayomide, that's from Titi. Ayomide. Okay, so when you leave after here now, on TVC Wake Up Nigeria, you got a Nigerian name, Ayomide.
Great.
All right,
what does it mean?
What does Ayomide mean, by the way, Titi? My joy has come.
Wow, beautiful.
Great.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much, Sarah.
It's
great. It was great having you on the show today.
Right,
thank you. All right, and with that, we go on a short break. Don't go anywhere. The show goes on.
Well, good morning to you once again, everybody. And yes, it's still Wake Up Nigeria. 1 whole hour is not enough for what we have for you today.
Honestly, it's been a great show so far, and we're here for another full hour of fun and entertainment just for you. My name is Titilayo Oyinson.
And I'm Yomi Okwe. Well, it's Friday, and we are a bit ahead by already being in the weekend.
Yeah, we're already there.
Yeah.
And Mike and Chidi Okereke will be giving us a review on the biggest thing in the world of movies right now. You already know, it's the Avengers: Infinity War.
The end is near. When I'm done, half of humanity will still exist.
All right, and there's still time to chat with actress Chin Onsu-Young just before we wrap up the show. So stick around. There's got to be a lot of things on the show.
Now you're the only one that can help me get that closure, Grace.
Let's just leave it, please. Let's leave it like that, please. Let's leave it like that. How much did he pay you?
And of course, on social media, Mike will be getting all your messages, comments, contributions, pictures, everything we've been doing on the show so far, especially Mike's plié relevé experience. We'd love to know what you think about that. Just make sure you use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria.
So I've added to Mike, presenter, actor, model. What else do I used to do?
Ballet dancer.
Now, Sarah Bullos inspired, Sarah Bullos tutored dance instructor. Wow. So that's
your
so I remember,
CV
remember on social media, of course, that will be during or after my discussion with, we'll be reviewing Avengers Infinity War. Just be a part of it and pay attention. We'll give out 2 tickets to about 3 people, 2 tickets each, so you don't want to miss that.
Yeah, so we're talking about the marriage license and all of that. So
what exactly
you have an
is
update for us?
What exactly is it?
Okay, so to the best of my knowledge, I think in 2004, the Ikoyi registry was told to stop you know, giving out marriage certificates.
Okay, so you know it's part
so
of the,
now,
it's part of the news. What happened is that
Yeah.
we just let the news. It will be you have the explanation when we get to the news.
So you just pay more attention.
We can plan.
But it's an excuse to get married again, though. You know? I'm just saying. All right. So when it comes to local governments now, go and find out what your local government is and go and ask them more details about it. Don't just head towards the Ikoyi registry. Is always saying.
Yeah.
You know,
because we Nigerians, we like drama.
Yeah.
You go there now. Hey, if it wasn't authentic, why did you people start in the first place? Why will you come here? You come and sass everybody up.
Speaking of, I saw something on social media. There was a bride crossing the expressway. Oh my goodness! Did you see that video?
Oh,
the LASMA were actually helping her to cross the road. As
Maybe
in,
there was traffic.
it was,
She had to rush to the church, I'm guessing.
I don't know what was going on. And then I could see the
Maybe
groom
she had to rush to the church and there's
coming
traffic, so
really
she was,
fast,
I was just like, on your wedding day, like this is really enough to mess you up for your wedding day. And the dress looked so good. And she was just walking with her bouquet in her hand. I was like, oh my gosh.
You know, when you say bouquet now, I'm thinking of one Bollywood movie.
Bouquet.
All right, it's time for us to head to the news now with all that wedding sentiments going on here.
And Fade is on standby.
Well, it's the top of the hour on the news now. Dozens have been killed in an attack carried out by suspected militiamen in Waduku village at Adamawa State. An eyewitness who placed a distress call to TVC News said the militiamen stormed the village at about 7 p.m. local time and opened fire while it was raining. The lawmaker representing Newman constituency, Honorable Sodom Tayedi, who also confirmed the attack, said the raid was still ongoing as at the time of filing this report. Armed bandits attacked 4 villages in Birnin Gwori local government area of Kaduna State, killing 10 persons. The bandits, who attacked for about 3.5 hours, burnt houses and grains stock of the affected villages. Kaduna Police spokesperson Mukhtar Aliyu has since confirmed the attack. TVC News correspondent Tasema Kendi said the injured persons are receiving medical attention. The All Progressives Congress, the APC, has inaugurated a 5-member state Congress committee to conduct congresses in different states and the Federal Capital Territory on Saturday. The National Organizing Secretary of the party, Osita Izuna So, ordered the Congress be conducted in compliance with the official party guidelines. He charged the Congress committees to ensure a free, fair, democratic and transparent process. Well, marriage certificates issued by the Ikoyi Registry will no longer be recognized, as a Federal High Court in Lagos has again passed its judgment on the constitutional right of local governments to issue these documents. The Commissioner for Local Government and Community Affairs, Muslim Folami, said it has been ruled since 2004 that the Ikoyi Registry stopped issuing marriage certificates as they operate under the Ministry of Interior. But the judgment was flouted. They advised the public to now visit any local government of their choice for matters relating to marriage registry to change certificates obtained from the year 2004, as a new court ruling on April the 30th this year has authenticated the legitimacy of local governments as marriage registrars.
It's not the responsibility of a co-registry to conduct marriage registry. It is the responsibility and so business of the local governments. The 1999 Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria recognizes it. We are happy that the final judgment has been made. The judgment will undoubtedly put a stop to the seeming perception of superiority of Ikoyi marriage registry over the local government registries. I would also like to inform you that there is a 16th decision of the Federal High Court sequel to an originated summons taken out in suit number FAC/L/A70/2002 in 2004, which ruled that only the local government have the responsibility to register and conduct marriages.
By that singular pronouncement, it means our responsibility has come back to us. By the virtue of the law of the land, Nigerian 1999 Constitution as amended, it is clearly stated therein, the functions of Local Government Merit Act, Section 1 to 51, you will see it there. It's clearly.
Well, the interesting thing is that previously, all embassies only recognized certificates issued by the Ikoyi Registry. That's the news this hour. I'm Fadisha Lashotunga. Let's take a look at today's weather forecast.
Once again, let's take a look at the headlines in the papers. Yomi and Titi have you on that one.
Thanks so much, Mike.
Yeah, so let's start with the cover of This Day newspaper. Governors seek to take over fuel subsidy payments. Move could end inefficiency, graft shortfall in NMPC remittances to Treasury. NEC uncovers fraudulent non-remittance of 526 billion naira, that's $21 billion by government agencies. Recommends indicted agencies for prosecution. NMPC, Nigeria's oil behemoth, records 547 billion naira losses in 3 years as oil hits $80 per barrel. Shell declares force majeure on Bonny Light exports. Then finally, Fitch affirms Nigeria's B+ rating, negative outlook. That's what we have on the cover of This Day.
All right. Secondly, we have Nigerian Tribune and the headline, NEC orders NNPC, FIRS, Customs, others to refund unremitted 8 trillion naira, says culpable officials may face prosecution, rejects 65 million litres daily consumption, NNPC claim of petrol subsidy. Governors want oil subsidy payment determined by states. 10 feared killed as bandits attack Brindingwari again. Akwinife, Dambazao, Zwingina, 71 others head APC state congresses, appeal committees. And finally, Dangote gets license to establish a new Peugeot plant in Nigeria. Interesting.
Interesting. Very interesting. Well, that's all we can take on the newspaper headlines for this week.
And the newspaper headlines are proudly supported by Dettol. Be 100% sure.
It's time for us to take a short break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back with Mike and Chidi Okereke for the review of the Avengers Infinity War.
All right, welcome back. Now you're welcome to the best part of the show, the very, very best part. And I've got Chidi in the house, and we're going to be reviewing Marvel's Avengers Infinity War. It's great to have you, Chidi. You're welcome.
Yeah, same here, Mike.
You're welcome. Okay, I don't know, maybe we should take a look at the trailer. Yeah, right? And let's take a look at the trailer, and then let's come back. And really now, it's it's not spoiler-free. We're giving out all spoilers. I mean, it's been like 3 weeks now.
More than 3 weeks. If you've not seen it, you don't want to see it.
You don't want, exactly, you don't want to see
spoilers.
it. All right, so let's take a look at the trailer, and then we'll get straight into it just after that.
The entire time I knew him, he only ever had one goal. To wipe out half the universe. If he gets all the Infinity Stones, he can do it with the snap of his fingers. Just like that.
Tell me his name again.
Thanos.
We got one advantage.
He's coming to us. We have what Thanos wants, so that's what we'll use.
Let's talk about this plan of yours. I think it's good, except it sucks. So let me do the plan, and that way it might be really good.
Wow.
The end is near. When I'm done, half of humanity will still exist. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. I hope they remember you.
Okay, now watching this trailer with this guy, I know he's like me. I still feel goosebumps watching that trailer. So let's get straight to it. Marvel's Avengers Infinity War. Was it what you expected?
So it's not overrated. It exceeded all expectations. It blew my mind. It is one of the most incredible pieces of cinematic work I've seen in a long time. And this is coming from somebody who's very critical of films, very critical of especially action movies. It was amazing. It blew my mind completely. And I still watch the trailer. I've read fan reviews. I've read actual professional reviews. I've seen theories. I've gone back to the movie. I've looked at the plot. I've looked at everything, and it is completely mind-blowing. How you can bring all those characters together.
That was the main thing. The
How you
Russell
can bring all
brothers,
those
how did
characters
they do
together.
it? Brought out over 18 characters that we love individually on our own, and everyone had screen time. Like, you felt happy with your own character and all of that. But straight on into the movie, the storyline, the plot development, a lot of people felt that there was just too much in one movie. Do you think so? How did the plot develop? What do you think about the storyline?
It was a 2-hour, 30-minute movie, and they executed it perfectly. Now, if you say the development was fine because, of course, they had 18 movies to ride on. They've developed all the characters over time. And then all they had to do in this movie was to try to give everybody screen time, try to respect everybody's star status. You know,
exactly.
Give them screen time, give them appropriate screen time, and they executed that perfectly. It wasn't too much for me. I did not realize it was 2 hours, 30 minutes.
By the time you were done.
By the time it was done. I was like, what the hell? I mean, it's 2 hours, 30 minutes for real. It was that incredible.
It was that incredible.
So plot development, excellent. Acting, excellent. CGI, excellent.
CGI.
Everything.
Now, that's why a lot of people have faulted them for Thanos. Now, the Russell brothers said that this was particularly a Thanos movie. Now, for the first time, I'd seen a Marvel villain who actually made the heroes scared. What do you think about the villain himself? Let's go into the movie now. Let's drop those spoilers. What do you think about him? Was it worth all the hype? I mean, did he give the Avengers a run for their money?
If I was a woman, Josh Brolin will marry me.
Are you serious?
Josh Brolin will.
Wow.
He was incredible. Okay, I've been a fan since I saw No Country for Old Men. I've been a fan of Josh Brolin.
And to Sin City and all the rest.
Josh Brolin is an incredible actor. And despite the fact that it wasn't his face, it was, of course, CGI. He was incredible nonetheless. His story, his development. It is rare to see a villain that has a purpose that is not just kill everybody. And end all
So what was
humanity.
his purpose out in the movie?
His purpose was, okay, if you read, you might not get this if you watch the movie only once. But if you watch it more than once and then you've read about other reviews, proper reviews and all that, you'd find out that Josh or Thanos actually had a purpose. The purpose was to reduce the population of the universe. Reduce the population of the universe so those who are still existing can flourish.
With the limited resources available.
He watched his own planet become overpopulated and implode. He didn't want that for the rest of the world. That is why he killed half of humanity or half of the universe, so the other half can flourish. The universe is finite. resources are there for finite.
Exactly.
So basically reducing, but then people will argue that, of course, I am one of the people who argue that people should have a choice whether they want to stay or they want to leave, whether they want to manage resources or not. But Thanos was that guy who said, you know what, if nobody can do it, I can do it. And then he developed his character such that it wasn't just a villain that wanted to blow up stuff and smile at the end of the day. Did you see the end where after he had fulfilled his purpose, he wasn't gloating or anything, he was sitting down like, man, this was hard, but it had to be done.
I had to do it. I had to do it all over. Did the Avengers, this final question before we go to social media, will you still be with me? Because I want to pick out winners and give them tickets. We'll still be talking about it. But then, do you think the Avengers, were they able, what do you think, comparing them up against Thanos, were they matched evenly? Who had the upper hand? Of course, we know he succeeded in his aim and all of that, but do you think they could have done more?
Without the Infinity Stones, Thanos was one of the most powerful beings in the universe. Imagine having the Infinity Stones. They were not evenly matched, but we know how movies are. In the end, we're looking forward to part 2. In the end, something is going to give, something is going to change. After Spider-Man died, so that was my favorite characters, by the way. Yeah. When he died, it was I think I felt it tear-dropped.
Wow!
He was an incredible character, and while other people were just disappearing into dust, he was calling Stark.
Yeah, he's almost emotional.
He was. Don't forget that Stark has taken him as his son.
As a son,
yeah,
exactly.
He has taken Stark as his father. He feels like Stark can even save him, even in death.
Exactly.
And it was so you could see the pain in Robert Downey Jr.'s face. You could see the pain in him, like this guy is going. This guy was a stowaway. I couldn't save him, and I feel like knowing Tony Stark is going to be renewed vengeance in Avengers 2. And in the end. Good will always overcome evil.
Evil, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now something, mentioning Peter Parker, Spider-Man, of course, one of my favorite characters. One part I really liked was when he was knighted. When Tony Stark knighted him. Did you see that reaction? The guy was like, finally, this time around. Okay, but then now, let's see now expectations for Avengers 2. Now we know that over half of humanity now has died, and a lot of our heroes are dead. Do you think they will come back? One, now, there are a lot of theories out there. Now, I know that Marvels, their films don't come chronologically. They throw them about. And there's a theory that Avengers Infinity War, of course, has happened after Black Panther 2 would have happened and Spider-Man 2 would have happened. So, yeah. But then, of course, do you expect them to come back?
Yes. I do, for a lot of reasons. One of the reasons is that these characters are billion-dollar characters. Okay. I mean, Black Panther just made over $1 billion in the box office. Exactly. Do you think they don't want to make a part 2? Of course, they want to make a part 2 of Black Panther. They're going to make a Shuri, a Black Panther where Shuri is actually the Black Panther. There are storylines like that in the comic. They're definitely going to come back. How they're going to come back is what we don't know at this point. Ant-Man 2 is coming out soon, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Ant-Man can go into a quantum space where he can continue, where time and space doesn't matter anymore. Okay. So I feel like that is going to reveal something. Reveal something like maybe Thanos did not actually destroy them. Maybe Thanos created an alternate universe. Don't forget he has all the Infinity Stones. So he can do that. He probably created an alternate universe where they all exist. Where they don't know what happened. Maybe in that alternate universe, they thought these other people had died. All right. I mean, it is possible. Okay. Anything is possible.
All right, let's take a break now. We'll get back to social media. We're giving out 2 tickets each to 3 people. Just tune in. Don't miss this. We'll take a break and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. I am here with Chidi and we're doing social media. We're giving out the tickets now. We're using the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria. So whatever question we ask now, just wake up Nigeria. Use the hashtag and the first tweets that come in, they win. One person will get 2 tickets. We're giving out to 3 people, right? So something here about Spider-Man. Let's see. Do we do something about Spider-Man? Spider-Man. Just give me the name of one of Spider-Man's girlfriends. Just one. He had 2. At least we know from movies we've seen that he has had 2 girlfriends in movies over the years. Just give me a name of one. So the first person that drops that, I know a number of people have been giving up. Yeah, people have been, good morning all, hoping to win a ticket. Yes, we've had those comments coming in. A number of people are interested that Chidi was giving out. And then someone said Spider-Man died. Yes, he did. We thought he would give spoilers. He died.
Are you serious? Someone has not seen it.
Yeah, Rolly Sebeka says, but Spider-Man was my best character. Marvel Studios really blowing it. No, they didn't. Watch it. You enjoy it. You enjoy it. Right? And said, and then at Jolaoluwa 04 says, Spider-Man died. Ooh, I can't make that face now. Ooh, seriously? If I don't win these tickets, very simple. Yeah, just tell me. Spider-Man, just name one Spider-Man, one of Spider-Man's girlfriends. Just one. Just one. He has had 2. So, Okay. we had like 3 comments coming in. Okay, so so this is the first person. Yeah. She gave this 45 seconds, 45 seconds, 40 seconds, 38, 28. So we'll go for the earliest, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So peace. Peace underscore ADG says at TVC Connect at Mike Meskeno, Mary Jane. Good. So you win 2 tickets to go check out Infinity War or any other movie of your choice at any Genesis Deluxe cinemas right here in Lagos. So 2 tickets. Let me like that tweet so that that is the that you've won. Okay. So to another person, let's move to another character. Someone said Mayday.
Probably
autocorrect. They've done you strong thing. One offline. So let's go to another character. Let's see. One other. Let's drop another question and give. Let's see. Do we go for? Let's go.
What can we ask?
Let's go to Thanos himself. Thanos himself. Okay. What was his last? Oh no, this one is not for people. I don't want people have not. Well, let me say for people that have not watched the movie, right? Okay. Let's see. What planet is Thanos from? Just give me the title. What planet is Thanos from? So. What planet is Thanos from? The first answer with the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria. So I'll just refresh and it comes in. The first answer. What planet is Thanos from?
Very easy.
Very easy. Very easy. Gwen, Mary Jane Watson, Mary Jane, plenty. Midday, Oga, fly and crash by yourself. So I'm using the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria. That's a hashtag you need to put in your tweet. What planet is Thanos from? First answer, you get to win a ticket. And you. But then, while we're talking about this, Thanos himself, what do you feel? The connection with him and Gamora. That moment where he went to get the Soul Stone. That's like one of the best parts of the movie.
That was a shocker. That was a shocker for me. I mean...
But it wasn't for me because I knew he loves her.
No, I did not. I did not.
I'd always known.
Do you know what? Do you know all the things he did to her? I mean, the hatred between them was, the hatred she had for him was so palpable, was so much that...
I know before now, because if you remember from Galaxy, we know that Nebula, he would
torture
Nebula for her sake, you know, she would win.
But that was because Gamora was always winning.
Yeah, Gamora was always winning. He trained Gamora, so she was
He trained Nebula as well, but then Gamora was just
always better. So
yeah, so one couldn't have known that it was actually love. It was actually love that made him...
Okay, so we've had one answer here. Someone is saying Venus.
Go up a bit.
Okay, let's see.
Nigeria. That wasn't the first answer.
Okay, let's see. Okay. So this is the first one.
No, keep going.
Okay, let's see. No, I think this is all Mary Jane. So this is the first answer that came in. The first answer that came in is at PG King Promos. Replying to TVC Connect, Mike Mesken, of course, and Chadi. Hashtag Wake Up Nigeria, Titan. You got it right. Titan, that is Thanos' home planet. Okay, we have to end here. So you win 2 tickets also. I'll give out the other one, or Chidi will give out the other one, 2 more tickets. And you can go check out Infinity War and any other movie of your choice. It was great having you, Chidi. Thank you very, very much. Wonderful. Yeah. All right, that's all we can take on social media. We'll go on a short break. Don't go anywhere. When we get back, Yomi and Titi will be with Chinon Soyoung. Oh, not a break. We're going straight to them. Don't mind me. I wanted to go think more about Thanos. But then let's head over to Yomi and Titi, who are with Chinon Soyoung.
Mike, you want to take a break so that you take those tickets, Abby. That's why you want to take a break. It's not your fault. I'm going to come and collect my tickets from you. But of course, there's still so much in store on Wake Up Nigeria. We have a guest with us now.
Yeah, Chinon Soyoung Umesiobi is a Nigerian actress, singer, and stylist. And when you see her, you know what I'm talking about. She's best known for her role on television, on the television show Lekki Wives.
She got her first acting role in a stage production in 2007. She played the role of Nkoyo in the television soap My Mom and I. She later went on to star in the Nigerian TV hit show Tinsel. Yes, indeed.
And she's joining us this morning.
Yeah, welcome.
Hi,
Good to see you. Looking nice.
Thank you. How are you guys doing?
Fantastic.
We're good. We're excited that you woke up really early to come join us today.
Yes, I did. I woke up really early.
Okay, so I love what you have on your hands. You have some beautiful pieces.
My claws.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the rings, actually.
Oh, my rings.
Oh, just stay really still so they can get a shot of it. I'm just like, I don't know how to wear rings, but these look so amazing.
Oh, thank you. Like I always adorn my fingers with rings.
Beautiful. Yes. Okay, so maybe we should go into acting now.
Yeah.
I've been wondering, so why acting of all things? Why did you choose this?
I've always loved to impersonate, different accents, different personalities ever since I was young. It's something I've always loved to do, and I always knew that I would do this growing up. And yeah, so acting wasn't a mistake. It was more like a passion, something I'd always loved to do, and decided, you know what, I'm going for it. And that's it.
So it wasn't like you went to school for it or anything?
No, I didn't. As a matter of fact, I didn't go to school to get a professional training for it, as some people think. But no, I didn't.
So let's talk about the profession itself and how you do your thing. You know, people are always curious. Okay, so how does an actor relate with a script? So once you get a role or a script or whatever it is, what's the first thing that you do?
Well, apart from reading the script, which is a necessity, you'd have to, the character you're supposed to play, you have to research on the character. If the character has peculiar attributes or peculiar, how do I put it, mannerisms, so to speak, you have to research, you have to read about this character, you have to be in front of the mirror, pretend, talk to yourself. This is what I do. I can be really crazy about it, but yeah.
There was a time when we had this rumor that someone slapped you on set so that you could cry. Did that actually happen? To bring tears out of your eyes?
Yes, it did, but it wasn't to slap me to cry. The character I played was a domestic violence victim. And I spoke to the director. I was like, I wanted it to really happen. So hit me for real so I can be in the moment. And yeah, that happened.
Wow. So the things that actors have to do.
Okay.
I know.
So wait, it was a real slap or a fake slap?
It was real. It was real. The punch, the slap, the push, the shoving, everything was real.
Wow.
You know, and it helped me interpret the character even better.
So how many takes did you have to do?
No, it was one. No, it was one because the crying was there like forever. I was crying like a baby because I was being bitten for real. So it was very original.
Amazing.
Okay, is there a special style to that type of acting? What do they call that type of acting?
I believe that's method acting.
Okay.
Yes, where you embody the character and nothing else matters but the situation and the experience of that character.
Okay.
Then it's more believable to the viewers. Even the director at the moment starts to feel like, sorry, oh yeah, sorry. But yeah, that's method acting.
Okay. So I was wondering if there's anyone you really like to act a role with, maybe star in a movie with. Who would that be?
Yes, I would love to be beside Majid Michel. I've always admired his work, and I would love to, be side by side acting with him. Omotala Jalade, I love her energy.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I would love to bask in that.
Oh, wow. Okay, so, but there are some actors that have some certain fears about what's going to come up down the line, whether this is really going to work. So if, for instance, for some reason this didn't work for you, what other interests do you have? Where would you go?
Well, I would be in fashion. I would be in music. I would still be in the entertainment scene, even if it's not acting, but I would still be exuding some expression of myself. There's layers to Chinon Soyoung.
You actually refer to yourself as a stylist and a singer as well. So do you just singing professionally or in the bathroom type thing?
It's not in the bathroom. At some point it was professional. It's been on and off. I've done a lot of backup jobs back in the days, and I was in a music group, Tim Godfrey and the Extreme. It's a gospel group. Yeah, I used to be part of them at some point. So music has always been part of me and will always be part of me.
Yeah. So all right, so
I'm like, okay, music.
Yeah, want to take a look at one clip from you. I think it's called Rule Number 1.
Yes.
So if it's available, can we just take it down?
Okay, I'm typing away. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. Oh. What's that in your hand?
Yogurt. Why?
Is it yours?
Well, is it your own?
Yes, it is.
Good morning, Mrs. Banke. It's Miss, not Mrs. Or have you seen any children or husband coming out of my house?
May I help you, sir?
Language, sir.
Hey, I just want to know more about sex.
Huh?
Sex is the forbidden fruit of
Oh my God!
Matty.
Stephanie. Hi, I think I'm in the wrong apartment.
Hi, you're in the right apartment.
I love what Nigerian producers and directors are doing now. Just really edgy stuff, you know, that people aren't really used to. And you're a part of that movement.
I am, as a matter of fact, and I'm glad and thrilled to be part of the movement to change the narrative and to change the mentality that Nigerian film is gaining some great momentum. You know,
Very nice. Very nice.
I feel like there's this kind of excitement, you know, going on these days in the world of acting, and a lot of positive energy being put in there. But I'm thinking, you know, there might have been some challenges down the line.
Oh, definitely.
What sort of challenges did you face?
You know, as it is, there has been a particular way of doing things, and when you come with a new way of trying to restructure and make sure things are done right, you face oppositions. You know, you face people who feel, no, this is what we believe. But yeah, and those are the issues that we have to deal with. But gradually, we're getting there. It's amazing. Positive energy, like you said. Positive energy.
So at this point, we want to reward you for coming early on the show by taking you to the kitchen.
Honestly, this is the part everybody is waiting for.
Yeah.
Especially us, funny enough, because by now we're so hungry. We've been here since 5 a.m.
Wow.
It's time to eat.
It's time to eat. I'm a proud foodie.
You are?
Yes, I am.
What's your favorite food?
Okra soup.
Oh, wow.
And afang.
And Chef Mary Jane.
Oha soup.
Oh,
Chef Mary Jane is just the right person.
Yes, but today we don't have much of those foods you mentioned, but we have something even better.
Welcome, Chinon.
Thank you. Mary Jane has
Mary
been
Jane.
working.
We can have you on the show. Come cook us afang one of those
I would
days.
love that.
Look forward to that.
Nice.
Very nice. This
Okay, so Chef Mary Jane has done it again.
Yes, indeed.
So tell us. How did you come about this delicious sumptuousness right in front of us?
Sumptuousness. It looks.
Yes, yes.
Okay, we actually made asaro. You know, you made me get that name really, asaro.
Yeah,
okay,
asaro.
we made asaro, a mixture of yam and sweet potato, and the sauce we had tomato and let's just go over all through. Efotete. So we just added stockfish.
Okay, so you've been saying asaro. Asaro is asharo?
Che.
What is asharo?
Okay, you guys have just told me I'm not here.
All right. Asharo.
I can hear my mother-in-law correcting me right now. I can hear her in my head. I can hear.
Oh my goodness.
I learned today. Asharo. Okay.
So Chinon, so we'd like you to taste it.
Yes,
please.
It's all yours.
All right, so go ahead. I'm thinking the chef should serve a bit for you. What do you think?
You know, please.
All right, Chef Mary Jane, please serve a bit. Yes, please.
Those are the honors.
Okay. But you know how it is. The show always ends on a sweet note.
Very nice, very nice. And what a nice way to end the weekend.
Honestly, we're staring at this food with hunger in our eyes.
I'm telling you.
And I'm the first to...
Yes,
I'm out to watch you right now.
Mike is not even answering us. He's just doing this.
What was it that surprised you most about what she was doing?
Well, because like I said earlier, I don't make my porridge like this. Basically, how I make my porridge is I just mix everything in with the yam and just cook it, you know. But I've never had this tasted. I've never cooked it this way before, and I'm definitely going to try it this weekend.
So how are you feeling this?
Method acting.
Wow.
I'm so glad we actually changed it.
In character right now.
I'm so in character.
All right. So before we start keeling over with hunger, we have to say, we have to wrap up, of course. And our Friday edition is designed to get you through the weekend. Thank you to our friends at Homely NG, of course, for the kitchen accessories, and Fola's Place for styling my hair. Thank you.
To all our guests, Chinon Young, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
And everybody else.
Yes, indeed.
We
Sarah
are going to be
Bullos,
back
Dabina,
on
everybody.
Monday.
We love you.
The ballet.
Bye.
Bye.